I've heard people say Ouachita.
Wichita.
Achita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Washita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Washita.
Washita. Washita.
How would you pronounce it?
Washita.
Washita.
It's Washita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Washita, people. It's Washita.
Washita.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's men's game for your Washita Tigers against Rogers State University. If you tuned in earlier, or if you didn't, I'll recap a little bit of our women's game that just happened. Washita Lady Tigers won 2-1 with some great goals from Ashlyn Heckman and one of our other attackers. Good clearance by Hagen Sanchez. Today we'll see our men's team playing against Rogers State in hopes to stop the losing streak. And Tigers' last game they played against Fort Hays Smith in a loss of 0-3. Looks like we'll have a free kick here. Number 10, Jordan Watson, standing over the ball. Pardon for the camera issues. We're working on that right now, trying to figure that out. Trying to get them set up and so we can have our broadcast a little bit more effective. Clearance David Stankovic running for the ball. Watson clearing and getting it back. Goalie for today. 0, Dylan Dean. Ryan Wilson, captain for Washita, giving it up to Parker. Now outside, number 4, Koza. Header by Sanchez. Evan Jordan now with the ball, number 23 freshman for Washita. Trying to get a low pass inside to the box. Easy grab for Dean. Outside, number 8, Pitt. Ball forward to Watson. Now turning around. Long ball over the last line of defense. Matt Day clears the ball here. Evan Jordan with some good defensive effort. Sanchez gets the ball out, throw in. Number 4, Koza throwing it in. Back to number 6, captain Michael Turner for Rogers State. Turner is a senior from Romford, England. Ball inside, Matt Day, easy grab. Getting everyone back in position. Getting the ball outside to Max Kenyon. Forward to Stankovic. Now Ryan Wilson. Over to Colby Coleman. See that speed. Ball cleared out by number 7, Hubble. It's going to be a throw-in for Washita here. Evan Jordan going for header. Goes out past the inline. Goal kick for Dean. The women's game, it was the 2 goal scorers were the seniors, Ashlyn Heckman and Megan North. It's a late goal from East Central. They attempted to get that equalizer in the last couple minutes of the game. It was something to behold. Coleman running for it. Now Matt Day. Up to Stankovic. We're going to have a foul here. A hard push. Free kick for Washita. Looks like that was on number 24. And Sebastian Hernandez. It's a sophomore from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Long ball forward to Evan Jordan to get a header. Gets the ball outside to number 4, Koza. Good stop by Sanchez. Back around to Turner. Koza. Jordan intercepts it. Inside. Ball forward to Wilson. Tries to get outside to Evan Jordan. Tries a little tap. Tries to get it through Koza's legs for a nutmeg. Running for the ball, Watson. Big defensive effort. It's going to be a goal kick. Number 28, Julian Fernandez with a defensive stop. Playing real physical today. Max Kenyon getting the ball forward. Watson with the turnaround. No call by refs. Number 20, Luke Morgan, slow to get up. Not getting back into position. Head coach Derek Larkin having some words with the official on the sideline. Kobe Coleman throwing the ball in. Looks like he was trying to get the ball up to number 18, Parker Apicella. Apicella with it. Ball goes out. Rogers State throw in. Ball back to Hubble. Turner with it. Dean. Moving the ball around the field in the back. Ball forward to Watson. Keeping it in play. Stankovic. Dribbling. Trying to beat his defenders. Good cutoff by number 20 Morgan. 10 Watson. Coleman putting some defensive pressure on it. Now running forward with the ball, Rogers. Good stop by Coleman. Knocking the ball out. Throw in for Rogers State. Number 24, Sebastian Hernandez, will be throwing it in. Good job of running up the field, getting him in good position. Watson goes for a low ball forward. Ball inside. Clearance by Hernandez. Trying to get it inside the box. Number 20, Morgan, going for the header there. Matt Day fighting to grab the ball. Number 28, Fernandez. Jordan. Wilson. Apicella. Ryan Wilson running with the ball up the field. Tries to get it over to Stankovic. Intercepted by Rogers State. Clearance by Koza, number 4. Max Kenyon, the header, getting it back to Matt Day. Now trying to reset. Coleman. Out on Apicella. Another throw in by Hernandez. Hernandez trying to cross inside. Kenyon with the clearance. Up to Stankovic. Tries to get the ball to Wilson. Couldn't see Jordan on the far side. Had some room to work with. Back to Turner. Moving the ball around to number 7, Callum Hubble. Low shot. Matt Day with the save there. Looks like it was a shot attempt by Sebastian Hernandez, number 24. Sophomore from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Over to Kenyon. Stankovic moving the ball up the field. Gets it to Wilson. Jordan with it. Some dribble moves. Just left to the goal. Good attempt. Looks like he was using his left foot on that. Great attempt just outside the box. Right at the top of it. Ball forward. Hernandez clearing the ball. Chased down by Hernandez. Beautiful out here today. Rained a little bit last night. But field's cleared up, dried for most part. About fully dry now after the women's game. But feels great, have a little bit of a breeze. Real humid the other day. But today's just a great day for soccer. Long ball forward, over to Watson. Goes down. Free kick for Rogers State. In good position. Just a little bit outside the box. Inside, goes for a header. Goes out on Evan Jordan. Good block. It's going to be a corner kick. Hubble will be taking this corner. Rogers State lined up real close to goal. Goes for a header attempt. Turner fighting for the ball. Watson gets the ball all the way back to Dean. Ball forward. Free kick for Washita. Max Kenyon moving the ball forward. Out to Watson. Coleman cuts it off. Need a little more juice on that. To Evan Jordan. Free kick for Rogers State. Calling number 23, Jordan. Number 8, Jackson Pitt went down. Ball inside the box. The header. Matt Day, great save. Grabs the ball. Rolls it out to Coleman. Coleman again. Ball goes out. Throw in for Rogers State. Trying to get back in position. Outside. To Koza. Keeping it in. Actually just went out. Throwing for Washita. Sanchez will be throwing the ball in. Ryan Wilson running for it. Big clearance by number 7, Callum Hubble. Header by Turner. Capichetti, number 14, fighting for it. Fernandez with the header, getting the ball forward. Juggling the ball, now to Wilson. Jordan goes for a touch. Ends up on the ground. Tries to go for get any sort of call from Turner. Now we have a free kick. Looks like that was against Jasper Capichetti, number 14. Number 14. Jasper Capichetti down. Athletic trainer for Washita. Jogging over to check on him. Capichetti, the senior from Fort Worth, Texas. Majoring in pre-professional kinesiology. getting up. Limping off the field. Hope he's all right. Looks like number 19, Collier Bird, senior from Little Rock, Arkansas. Went to Little Rock Central, will be subbing in for him. Turner with the free kick. So far, we've seen a lot of long passes forward, trying to work the long game for Rogers State. Now moving along the back line. Gets it outside. Hernandez. Stankovic putting pressure on him, trying to steal that ball. Recovers possession. Ball forward. Gets it to number 8, Pitt. Sanchez, defensive stop. Collier trying to get it inside to Parker. Now putting pressure on Turner. Bird putting pressure on Turner once more. Now, Apicella. Trying to get it to Watson. Have another free kick here. Another great position for Rogers State. We've seen this just a little bit ago. Rogers State was in a similar position on this free kick. Ball in. Number 20, Luke Morgan scores off the free kick. He was on their back part of the cluster. Just taps it in off his foot. Gets just past Matt Day. Score now. Rogers State 1. Your Tigers 0. Number 20, Luke Morgan, is a sophomore from Nottinghamshire, England. Morgan with the ball once more. Now Watson. Too much power behind that. Ball goes out, throwing for Washita. Stankovic pops the ball up, getting past his defender. A little too much forward. Back around to Turner. Turner's been holding that anchoring position in that back line. Rogers State's been pushing forward. Ball's up in the air. Ball goes out. Throwing for Rogers State. Koza tries to cross inside. A little bit too much to the right. Goes past the end line. Goal kick for Matt Day. Ryan Wilson trying to get up in the air. Watson just outside the box. Rogers State has possession. Max Kenyon with a good header trying to clear it. Sanchez gets it to Jordan. Ball goes out, throwing for Washita. Went out on number 16, Mong. Up to David Stankovic. Tries to get the Collier Bird. Back around Hernandez with it. Tries to get it forward to Watson. Ball too much to the right. Collier trying to cut to the middle of the field. Morgan moving the ball forward to Watson. Back to Koza. Now Turner. Another long ball forward. Sanchez, good header, clears it out, throw in for Rogers State. Under 25 minutes left in this first half. Their score, Rogers State 1, Washita Tigers 0. Getting the ball inside, moving it back out. Koza gets it to Watson. Good stop and header by Kenyon. Hernandez dribbling to the corner. Sliding tackle by David Stankovic. Gets the ball out of bounds, throw in for Rogers State. Header by Coleman. Taking possession away. Bobby Boone gets it outside to Coleman. Coleman getting to that outside. Back to Kenyon. Good defensive pressure by Rogers State. Now we have a foul here. Free kick for Washita. Ryan Wilson had the ball. Captain for Washita's team here. It's a senior from Rockwall, Texas. Long ball forward, trying to get into the box to Corey Bird. Trying to pull the ball back. Hernandez. Turner. Now Dean. Good pressure by Collier Bird. Fernandez with the header. Ryan Wilson keeping it up in the air. Bobby Boone attempting to take possession of it. Stankovic now running. Now can get the ball forward. Out to Evan Jordan. Running in the back corner. Trying to play inside. Koza with some good defensive pressure, not letting him out of there. We have some substitutions here. Ball goes atop the goal, past the end line. Number 15 is subbing in for number 9 for Rogers State. Number 15, Grant King. Number 9, Jesus Ramirez subbing out. Number 18, Parker Apicella subbing out. And number 7 subbing in for him, Nadi Abeje. Header by Fernandez. Trying to keep the ball away from Watson. Outside to Abeje. Moving it back inside to Bird. Over to Stankovic. Clearance. Morgan gets it up to number 8, Pitt. Now we have a stoppage of play. The yellow card on number 9, Bobby Boone for Washita. Free kick, Rogers State. Trying to take the ball from Pitt. Both go down. A little over 20 minutes left in this first half. Another opportunity for Rogers State. Gets it inside. A little bit too much behind it. Looked like number 15, Grant King, was going for some sort of touch, sliding for it. Kenyon Naboon. Over to Jordan. Cut off by number 16, Mung. Goes down. Evan Jordan helping him up after the call was made. Another free kick, Rogers State. Number 7, Callum Humble. Ball inside the box. Header by Bobby Boone, trying to clear it out. Watson now has it at his feet, number 10. Kenyon gets the ball forward. Birds running for it. Then get it back to Dean. Ball forward. Goes out. Hagen Sanchez be throwing it in. Up to Bird. Good touch, keeping it away from Morgan. Now Rogers State takes possession once more. Good cutoff by Sanchez. Getting the ball forward, Turner. Around to Hubble. Nadia Beje putting some defensive pressure on Turner there. See if the Tigers can make Turner and Hubble make a mistake by putting that pressure on him. Poor pass and then go on the counterattack. Around to Fernandez. Turner gets it forward, just outside the box. Morgan has it. Gets the ball around, but Coleman cuts it off. Now running. Moving the ball around. Coleman was seeking that call there from the official. So far we've seen Rogers State, anytime Washita starting to get on more of the offensive, they'll cut it off and get it back to Dean. Just like that. Haven't given Washita much opportunity to put a whole lot of defensive pressure in the middle of the field on him. More on that back line. Just resetting and getting it back to number 0, Dean. Watson attempting to get around Wilson. Ball's out. Throw in Washita. Someone throwing it in. Trying to get it to Collier Bird. Good header by Mong. Morgan. Evan Jordan sliding for it, trying to keep possession. Watson with a foot race. Have an offsides call on Watson. Watched us throw. It was a close one there. It was right there on that line. Fernandez looking for a Beje. Turner. Bigger players out here today. Captain for Rogers State. Big physical play on Nadia Beje. Ball goes out, throw in for Ouachita. Now the throw in. Turner with another header. Morgan running down the field. Boone chasing after him, going for a defensive stop. Great slide. Knocks the ball out of bounds. Gives the Ouachita the opportunity to reset, get back in their defensive end. A little over 15 minutes left in the first half. Holman with a clearance. See if some of the disc golfers out there will throw the ball back in the fence. Or you have one of our spectators actually going to retrieve it. Another throw in. Jordan cuts it off. Lets it roll out. Now deep in that corner for the throw in. Rogers State. Fernandez tries to give it to Watson. Looks like we'll play advantage here. Collier Bird running with it. Mong chasing after him. Abeje. Jordan. Cut off corner kick. Have a substitution here in just a second. For Rogers State. Looks like number 11, Diego Pereira, will be subbing in. Boone with the corner. Low ball. Cut off by Morgan. Gets it up to Watson. Now running. Cut off by Wilson. Ball goes out. Looks more like a free kick here. Number 7, Hubble, taking it. Guess they were looking at Fernandez as he was grabbing onto jersey of Morgan. Low ball inside. Clearance by Ryan Wilson. Ball inside was from number 28, Zach Larkin. Now our substitutions here. Number 11, Diego Pereira subbing in. And number 10, Jordan Watson subbing off. Washita trying to take possession. Pereira with the ball at his feet has a chance to cross in. Good block by number 17, Sanchez. Corner kick here for Rogers State. As Jordan Watson walks by, the senior from London, England. Trying to get the ball out. Another goal here. Right off the corner this time. Looks like it was number 4, Koza. Now we have a substitution here. David Stankovic coming off, number 10. And in his place, number 20, Giovanni Shivari. Giovanni Shivari is a junior from Rouse City, Texas. Kenyon with the ball forward to Abeje. Hubble. Now Jordan. Abeje getting the ball to the middle of the field. Shivari and Bird going for it. Dean cuts it off, running forward out of goal. Grabbing it just as it reaches inside the box. Wilson with the header. Another ball forward. Shivari going for it. Turner with the stop there. Now the ball outside to Pitt. Bringing it to the middle. Mong trying to get it outside to Pereira. Cut off by Coleman there. Trying to get King. Up to Evan Jordan. Sanchez will let the ball roll out. Throw in for Washita. Up to Shivari. Morgan cuts it off. A little bit too much power behind Shivari's touch. Back to the defensive line. Rogers State. A little under 10 minutes now in this first half. Score. Your visitors, Rogers State 2. Washita Tigers 0. Evan Jordan running with the ball. Goes for a shot. Didn't have much air underneath it. Good attempt. Looks like it was going to end up on the left side of the goal. Dean cuts it off. Easy grab for him. Over to Hubble. Now Mong. Trying to get the ball up to Pereira. Header by Sanchez. Bird getting it on the outside to Shivari. Turner tries to get it back up the field into Washita's defensive third. Ball goes out. Throw in for Washita. Looks like that went off Mong. Out off Ryan Wilson. Substitution here. Number 14, Jose Ortega will be subbing in. And number 28, Zach Larkin, stepping off. Moving the ball around. Over to Dean and Turner. Hubble. Long ball forward. Goes out. Throw in Washita. Try to get the ball forward up to number 24, Hernandez. So he's running for it. Header by Grant King. And Jordan finds possession of the ball. Dribbling past his defenders. Now we have a call here. Free kick for Washita. Foul is against Evan Jordan there. Not too sure that foul was on. In fact, actually, it was on number 20, Luke Morgan. Correction. Great to have some help here in the box from our statisticians and scorekeepers. Getting the ball forward. Now Luke Morgan. Kenyon cuts it off. Fernandez. Shivari running with the ball now. Middle of the field. Ball outside. Up to number 8, Pitt. Running with the ball. Coleman trying to cut him off. Ball goes out. Throwing for Washita. Coleman just kicks it right into King's leg. Goes out. Evan Jordan. Now to Ryan Wilson. Throwing for Washita here. Coleman getting it forward to Bird. Cut off. Mong has it now. Pereira up against Sanchez. Back to Koza. Turner with a long ball forward. Trying to get it to Grant King. Fernandez clears it out. Throw in for Washita. Not Washita. Rogers State, correction. Mon goes for a cross inside the box. Matt Day picks it up. Good defensive stop by Colby Coleman. Evan Jordan now running with it. He has Giovanni Shivari on the far side. Now cutting to the middle. Good stop by Koza. Now Grant King. Outside to Pereira. That's to the middle. Ball outside. Jordan gets it back to Bobby Boone. Now Washita has some numbers here in their attacking position. Trying to get the ball out to Nadia Beje. Number 7 for Washita. A little bit outside the box. No call here by the officials as Ryan Wilson goes down and Pereira goes for the ball. Cross inside. Cut off by Dean. Little under 4 minutes left in this first half of this game. Your score right now, Rogers State 2, Washita Tigers 0. Header by Wilson. Now Turner. Pereira, some dribbling. Getting to the middle of the field. Outside to Hernandez. Correction, Ortega. Now Mung, ball forward, picked up by Matt Day. Collier Bird trying to get a touch over the defender. Foot placement wasn't there. Ends up kicking the ball out of bounds. Ball to the middle. Easy for Washita to pick up. No attacker in sight. Turner with it now. Luke Morgan. Outside to Ortega. Now with the potential for a cross inside, low ball, gets it back to Luke Morgan. Coleman with a long cross, gets it to Giovanni Chiavari. Sanchez. Ball forward to Turner's cut off. Now number 14 with the ball. Ortega tries to get it inside. Just outside. Goal kick for Washita here. Left of the goal. Good attempt by Rogers State. Kenyon bringing it up. Evan Jordan. Touch, getting it past the defender. Dribbling around them. To Wilson. Now Jordan.
1 minute remaining.
Have a call here now. Another free kick for Rogers State. See if Rogers State can capitalize on another set piece here. Matt Day steps up with a save. Now Chiavari running down the sideline. Grant King playing some defense, and Mung clears it out.
9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Looks like that'll be your first half of this game here against Rogers State University. As the score now, Rogers State 2, Washita Tigers 0. We'll see what will happen in the second half, what Washita will do to turn things around, get more on the attacking end, keep more possession of the ball. I've seen a lot of set pieces today from Rogers State, and see if there's a change in physicality on Washita's side. Hopes to see less of that. We'll talk to y'all in a little bit after the break. Thank you.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
Oh, Wichita.
Washita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Washita.
Washita. Washita.
How would you pronounce it?
Washita.
Washita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Washita, people. It's Washita.
Washita.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
The American dream to me as an immigrant means having the opportunities that my parents didn't have. Being the first one in my family to graduate, it meant everything my parents sacrificed for me to get to this point. It was paying off.
Estoy muy orgulloso de Michael por haberse graduado de colegio.
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not had a scholarship. It would just relieved a lot of the financial burden.
On my team, I thrive to work as hard as I can. I mean, whatever you do on the field, there's a positive correlation to whatever else you do, be it personal relationships, homework, the way you carry yourself. I've changed since I got to King University. It's really helped me to develop as a leader. I think it's honestly the best thing that's ever happened. On my team, I thrive to work as
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. Athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person, and we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades.
At Washita, we care deeply for our students, and we are seeking to invest in them every day.
My professors are some of the best people I've ever met. They love me, they care for me, they care about my well-being.
Faculty are so open to helping you, even outside of the classroom. Like the night before the test, they'll stay up till late in case you need help. And they're really open about that, just really helping you understand everything.
The faculty has challenged me in a way that I feel equipped for whatever comes my way outside of Washita.
The faculty and staff really pour into me every day in class, but also out of class. They're really invested in my future.
We develop relationships, and we really seek to pour into the whole person.
Getting directions to Ouachita Baptist University.
We are an intentionally Christian university. We aren't going to apologize for that. But we're also going to challenge your students academically. We all know we learn more when we're challenged. This is also a place, though, where students are going to be invested in. I've spoken to so many alumni, and they come back again and again to telling me stories, naming names of faculty and staff members in specific situations where they invested in their lives, and they look back with the benefit of time and see how formative it was in their life. I think another reason is high impact learning. With the Christian liberal arts, you're going to get that broad experience, but we're also going to go deep. Some of the examples that come to mind is we have science students who spend their summer doing undergraduate research, and that is a gateway for graduate school. I think of some of our business students that we've given $1 million to of our endowment to manage real life experience. Or students who are interested in media and culture who go to the Sundance Film Festival, the premier event, to engage with people across the country in this discipline, but also to engage with Christians. But we're also going to be a place where you graduate. We're proud that in the state of Arkansas, among all colleges and universities, Ouachita has the highest graduation rate. You're going to finish on time. But you're not just going to graduate, you're going to be prepared for graduate school, for work. And so at Ouachita, we'll be a better university because of you. And I believe you'll be better because you were at Ouachita.
We believe in a faith that seeks understanding. So as a university, we believe that all of the various things that we study allow us to really develop a more vigorous faith.
Ouachita Baptist is so catered to growing in your spiritual walk.
My interaction with professors and fellow students in classes and learning has helped me learn more about who God is in my personal life.
One of the beauties of the education that we give to our students is to expose them to the various realms of knowledge, which then equips them as men and women of faith to be able to understand and really appreciate the complicated world in which we live.
Ouachita Baptist has taught me how a love for God and a love of learning really go hand in hand.
By coming to Ouachita and finding mentors on staff or upperclassmen who were older than me, I really started to discover who God was and learn how to go to His Word and His truth and learn who He was.
We want you to be the very best you. We believe that's God's plan for you. We believe that He wants you to develop unique gifts and abilities to the fullest extent and to equip you to have the very best future that you can have.
Certainly, there's no better time than now, and I think the sooner the better as you go through life to get your education completed. We wanted it to be practical, and we wanted it to be accessible.
Students, I think, that are learning online have the same desires, same needs, and it's up to us to come up with as creative ways as possible of making sure that all those needs are met.
It's not just getting a degree, it's not just checking a box, it's about us investing an education into these students.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half of the game. Max Kenyon tripped up a little bit right there. Rogers State takes possession of it right off. Kick. Ball goes out, throw in for Rogers State. Must have been a little extra grass behind him. Have a lovely field out here. Washington didn't play, or home stadium at least, is not on turf. Ball goes out past the end line. Matt Day with a goal kick. Over to Kenyon. Cut off by number 14 Ortega. Have another free kick here. It's on Evan Jordan. Hubble stepping up for it. In good position. There to Sankvik. Lone defender in front of Hubble. Header by Turner. What a save by Matt Day. Good placement by Turner. Cut off. Diving to the ground, Matt Day saves it. Long with the ball in the middle of the field. Tries a long ball over the back line to try and get it to number 9, Ramirez. Number 20, Shivari. Long ball forward. Over to Sanchez. Trying to cut back. Back to Shivari. To the middle. Dean with an easy run out and pick up. Cut off by Coleman. Gets a touch on it. Knocks it out of bounds. Now Watson trying to keep it in. Touch just past Matt Day. Gets it over to number 8. Jackson Pitt for a goal. Increasing their lead 3-0. Only 3 minutes in with their third goal of the day. Great assist by number 10, Watson. Low pass. Just past Matt Day. Bobby Boone with the ball now. Trying to get it inside. Clearance by number 16, Mong. Coleman throwing the ball in. Watson now in position. Goes for a shot outside the box. He's on goal. It's an easy save for Matt Day. Up to Shivari on the far side of the pitch. Tries to get it inside to Stankovic. Puts it behind him. Now we have a free kick here for Washita. Foul on number 28, Zach Larkin. Tripping up Bobby Boone as he goes for the ball. In good position. Cross inside the box. See if they can get a goal here. Going for a header. It's in! Goal for Washita to shrink the deficit. Evan Jordan with the goal. Freshman on Washita's team. See the team's excitement walking back. excited, jogging back to their side of the pitch. And the score is now 3-1, Rogers State University. Let's see if Ouachita tries to utilize the set pieces as seen it proven effective just now. Earlier games this season, Ouachita scored a couple goals off of free kicks. Looks like number 24, Sebastian Hernandez, recovering. Gonna throw it in. Still good to play. Ball forward, Coleman clears it. Ball out, another throw in. Moving the ball up the field. Another throw in, gets into Watson at his feet. Get on that outside. Looks like he's going to attempt for another low pass. No foul called. Goal kick for Ouachita. Boone, one of the midfielders for Ouachita, was stepping back into the defensive position. See that ball from Matt Day. Ball over the defender. Stankovic going for it. Good stop by Turner. Evan Jordan fighting for the ball. Ball still in play. Evan Jordan running for it. Trying to get it inside to David Stankovic. Trying to clear it out. Rogers State. Ryan Wilson running. Clearance by number 4, Koza. Throw-in for Ouachita. Good opportunity for a second goal. Just a little bit after their first. Moving the ball around, Fernandez. Ball forward. Trying to get it to Shivari. At his feet. Just outside the box on the far side. Over to Sanchez, across inside. Clearance by number 24, Hernandez. Now Mong clearing. Header by number 9, Ramirez. Ryan Wilson gets it to Jordan. Tries to get it around to Stankovic. Bad touch, goes right to Turner and clears it. Ball goes out. It's going to be a Ouachita throw-in. Looks like it went off Jose Ortega. Boone getting it to Coleman. Moving back on the pitch, trying to find create space. Sanchez getting it to the outside to Giovanni Shivari, number 20. Has position, crosses it in. Cut off. Dean with an easy grab. Stankovic and Jordan looking for that volley and second goal for Ouachita. Free kick here. Ouachita with it. A good 1-2 touch by Shivari and Sanchez. Moving the ball back. Fernandez trying to move the ball forward. A little too low. Mong with a header. Gets the ball out. Throw in Ouachita. Koza kicks it out. Another throw in. Ouachita slowly moving up the field now. Gets it over to Boone. Back out Sanchez. Shivari. Taking it inside the box. Goes for a shot attempt. Goes left of the goal. Tad high. Put a little bit of fear in Dean. as he runs out. In case that ball is more on goal. So far, we've seen a lot more attacking pressure by Ouachita this half. Now on the attack. Gets it outside to Watson. Fernandez cuts it out. Throw in. Rogers State. Great to see that we still have a little bit of sun out. Not all clouds. Koza trying to cut down to the in line. Stopped by Giovanni. Watson with it at his feet. Koza with a high cross. Now clearance. Clearance by number 14, Jasper Capichetti. Corner kick for Rogers State. Just about everyone lined up inside the box. Only people on the outside. Looks like Mung. Number 24, Hernandez. Stankovic fighting for the ball. Winning possession. A lot of defensive pressure by number 14, Ortega. Still fighting, now running down the side. Rogers State's defensive end. Cross inside, goes over the box. Too much power behind it. It's going to go out for a Rogers State throw in. We have a call here. Looks like it's on Ryan Wilson. Number 9. Jesus Ramirez goes down. Turner with the long ball forward. Headed by Fernandez. Now Sanchez. Getting the ball to Capichetti. Clearance by Kenyon. Larkin, the header. Now moving the ball forward. Trying to keep it in the middle of the field. Larkin trying to get it to Watson. Ends up with Kenyon picking it off. Jordan running. Have a call here on number 28, Zach Larkin. Evan Jordan goes down fighting for the ball. Free kick for Ouachita. Ball outside to Chavari. Stopped by number 4, Koza. Throw in. Once again, Ouachita. Rogers State defensive end. Gets it inside the box. Evan Jordan trying to get a foot on it. Just outside of reach. Ball up in the air. Ortega now has it at his feet. Move the ball up. Cut off and clearance by number 14, Jasper Capichetti. Hernandez for the throw in. Gets it to Watson. Side to Ortega. Koza moves it up to Ramirez. Now trying to create space. Back with Turner, their defensive line. See all their Rogers State's attackers on that back line for Ouachita. Waiting for that opportunity to run forward on a through pass over the heads of everyone. Ball goes out, throw in for Rogers State. Ball goes out. Right there in the corner, not sure if it's a corner kick or throw in. Have some lovely blind spots here in this press box. There's a throw in. Evan Jordan fighting for the ball with number 24, Hernandez. Header by Kenyon, clearing it out. Boone to Wilson. Long has it. Moving the ball around that back line. Rogers State. Ball forward, Watson running for it. Trying to keep in play. Right there on that back line. Trying to move it in, see if he can get another goal, another assist. No call is made as Watson goes down. Back around to Hernandez. Boone knocks it out, throw in for Rogers State. Number 10, Jordan Watson. Getting up now. Ortega with the cross inside the box. Clearance by Capichetti. Another throw in. Ramirez has it. Goes out, throw in, Rogers State. We'll have a substitution here in just a second for both Rogers State and Ouachita. Watson with it in the corner. Cross inside the box. Wilson with a good header trying to clear it out. Ball goes far to the outside. Be a throw in for Ouachita. Our substitutions here. Number 15, Grant King stepping in for Rogers State. Number 19, Collier Bird. Ryan Wilson, number 6, stepping off. And number 14, Jose Ortega for Rogers State. Coleman with the throw in. Header by Hernandez. Up to Watson. Watson's down. No call is made. Capichetti moving the ball forward to Shivari. Running on the counterattack. Stankovic goes for a long shot. It's good! David Stankovic with the second goal for Ouachita, decreasing the deficit to only 1 now. 27 minutes and 19 seconds left in this game. Clearly, we've seen Ouachita step it up on the attacking end this second half. I believe it was Giovanni Shivari on the assist. We'll get that in a second. We'll confirm that later. Header by Max Kenyon. Boone takes it from Watson. King gets it inside. Watson, number 10. Long shot outside the box. Hits the crossbar up in the air. Number 9, Ramirez with a volley. Grabbed by Matt Day. Ball forward. No call. Jordan goes down. Watson chasing after it. Gets it back to Grant King. Low cross inside. Bobby Boone with a large clearance. Going for those headers. Shavari now has it at his feet. We're seeing this just a little bit ago. Another shot attempt blocked by number 24, Hernandez. Ball goes out. It'll be a corner kick here. Cross inside. Goes across the box. A little too much on it. And a clearance by Rogers State. Cavaschetti gets it back to Sanchez. Coleman to Fernandez. Ball forward. Going for Jordan. Header by Hubble. Watson. Now running up the field. Koza. Getting past Stankovic. Trying to get it inside to Grant King. Ball goes out. Going to be a goal kick for Matt Day. Looks like it went off Grant King. Pulling with a low ball forward. Free kick for Rogers State as Collier Bird and number 7 Hubble push off each other. Hubble went down. Official called it free kick. Header by Coleman. Kenyon trying to clear it. His header. Watson goes down again. Ball goes out for Washita's throwing. Looks like Watson went down with a poor placement on that clearance. Looks like our assistant coach, Coach Killian, talking with number 18, Parker Apachetti. Bella. Take a little bit of a break here. I'm going to take a little bit of a break as Watson recovers. Saw this in an earlier game this season. Water break. My time here with soccer team and just throughout my knowledge, I haven't seen many water breaks, but recently we've seen, this is like our third one as far as I can remember. We'll be back in just a second with a commercial break.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
Wichita.
Achita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Washita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Washita.
Washita. Washita.
How would you pronounce it?
Washita.
Washita.
It's Washita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Washita, people. It's Washita.
Washita.
All right, we're back. Looks like Watson got up. He's doing great now. Coleman will be throwing it in for Ouachita here. Ball forward. Looks like we had a substitution. Number 18. We have an attacking position. Watson goes for an attempt. Be a corner kick for Rogers State. We have less people inside the box for Rogers State now. Ball goes to the right of the goal. Matt Day now has a goal kick. Gets us Fernandez, short pass. Ball forward. Apicella tries to go inside. Now Sanchez. Over to Wilson. Finding space with Coleman. Trying to keep possession of it. Hernandez trying to cut off. Back to Matt Day. Long recovers it. Gets it inside to number 20, Morgan. Now running to the far side of the field. Cross inside the box with a header from number 15, Grant King. With a header from inside the box, goes to the far right of the goal. Rogers State now scores 4. Your Ouachita Tigers 2. Great placement on that cross inside. Giving him an opportunity to work on his placement. Looks like we'll have a substitution here. Giovanni Shivari will be stepping off as David Stankovic will be coming in for him. Ball's in. Just over 22 minutes left in this second half. King bringing it up. Intercepting that pass. Now running to the side. Number 11, Pereira. Goes for a cross. Just crosses the end line. Be a goal kick for Matt Day. Outside to Fernandez. Stankovic getting to Jordan. Goes out. Throw in for Rogers State. Pitt with the ball at his feet. Gets it to Mong, number 15. 16. Up to Watson, then Morgan. Intercepted by Colby Coleman, number 12 for Ouachita. Ball forward, Morgan. And a clearance by Max Kinney, number 3. Now Rogers State trying to get back in defensive position as Evan Jordan's running down the field, getting past his defenders. Wilson recovers the ball. Gets it to Parker Apicella. And intercepted. Now Pitt. King, now Mung. Ball goes out. Throw in for Rogers State. we'll revisit this at the end of the game. But for your Ouachita men's team, their next game will be March 20th, Saturday, against Newman University here at Wesley and Debbie Cluck Field. Long shot. A lot of air underneath it. Watson. Goal kick for Matt Day. Kenyon gets it to Wilson. Ball goes up. Now King and Watson trying to take it to that bottom corner. Back out to Hernandez. Low cross inside. Tries to get it to Morgan. Header by Fernandez, clearing it out. Sanchez gets to the middle of the field with a volley. Hernandez trying to get past Collier Bird. Lose a little bit of possession, but now back with it. Then cleared out by number 17, Hagen Sanchez. Throw in Rogers State. In just a little bit, we'll have another substitution here. Looks like number 20, Giovanni Chiavari, will be subbing back in. Now we'll have a free kick here. Okay, yellow card. There's a yellow card on Evan Jordan. He goes down. Number 20, Luke Morgan is trying to take it inside. Athletic trainer running over to take care of Evan. A free kick. A little bit closer in that corner. Along with Giovanni Chiavari subbing in, we'll have number 21 from Rogers State, Kyle Young, the junior. At Rogers State. Evan Jordan getting up, walking off the field. Number 20, Giovanni Chiavari, will be subbing in for Evan Jordan. We have 17 minutes and 52 seconds left in this second half of the game. Score: Rogers State 4, Ouachita Tigers 2. Have some more substitutions for Ouachita. Next dead ball. Official talking to number 7, Callum Hubble. Now lined up and ready. Low ball inside, gets it to Luke Morgan, and then a clearance by Ouachita. 16 Mong has it. Gets it inside to Morgan. Goes for a cross in. Number 6, Michael Turner. Shot looked a little wild, goes way over the goal. Now our substitutions here. Number 2, Henry Terry subbing in, along with number 14, Jasper Capichetti. Coming off is number 18, Parker Apicella. And number 9, Bobby Boone. Long ball forward by Max Kenyon, trying to get to David Stankovic. Cut off. Dean picks it up inside the box. Capichetti with a header. Gets it to Collier Bird. Coleman with a clearance. Up to Stankovic. Clearance by number 7, Hubble. Bird keeping it in with a back heel. Hernandez running up. Ball goes out. Throw in for Washita. Number 2, Henry Terry with the ball. Gets it to Collier Bird. Trying to run forward. Too strong of a touch. Ball goes out. Off a clearance. Washita throw in once more. David Stankovic bringing it to the middle of the field. Goes for a shot. Poor foot placement as it curves left. Goes out for a throw-in. Far outside of the box. Trying to shrink that deficit that Rogers State has created off some great attempts. Going for Washita here. Ball out. Goal kick for Rogers State. Number 21, Kyle Young, working the midfield for Rogers State. One of the new substitutions. A free kick for Rogers State now. Looks like Ryan Wilson was fighting for possession. Free kick by Hubble. Seeing him line up over the ball majority of the game. Header by Turner. Right of the goal. No needed effort by Matt Day. 14 minutes now left in the second half. We'll have our substitutions here. Number 23, Evan Jordan stepping on for number 19, Collier Bird. Number 23, Jared Cooper stepping on for number 24, Sebastian Hernandez for Rogers State. Max Kenyon running with the ball. Long ball forward, trying to get to Henry Terry, number 2. Cut off by Hubble with the header. Terry keeps the ball in. Free kick, foul on Henry Terry, number 2. Hubble goes down. Kenyon trying to clear it out, not getting it to Watson. Pereira with the ball at his feet. Ball goes out. Throw in for Washita. Pereira trying to dribble around the defender, just takes it outside the line. Header by Cooper. Keeping the ball out, letting Rogers State get in formation. Trying not let Ouachita get on a counterattack and have advantage in numbers. Ball forward, Morgan with it. Forward to Turner. Trying to move the ball back around. Over to Hubble. Ball forward, Coleman cuts it out. Wilson, Coleman. No call there. Looks like it was on number 11, Diego Pereira. Number 21, Kyle Young moving up the field, trying to cut to the middle. That's inside to Mung. Now Morgan. Deflected off of Ryan Wilson. And a substitution here. Number 26, Matthew Sweetman subbing in for number 16, Sin Mung. Throw in for Ouachita now. Just under 11 minutes left in the second half. Throw in for Rogers State now. Ball forward to Watson. Still Rogers State's. Now in the middle of the field. Back outside to Sweetman. Long ball forward, trying to get it to number 11, Pereira. Keeping it in. Trying to get past his defender. Cutting to the middle of the field just in front of the box. Morgan gets it to Cooper. Sweetman now. Ball forward, trying to get to Watson. Header by Sanchez, stopping the attack. Rogers State still has possession though. Watson using a stop and go technique. Trying to get past Hagan Sanchez. Ball goes out, throw in for Rogers State. Sanchez got a foot in, tapping the ball out. Ball in, no call. Watson goes down. Giovanni Chiavari bringing it up. Goes out, throw in for Ouachita. Clock ticking down. Under 9 minutes now. See if Ouachita can capitalize on fewer defenders in the back right now. Chiavari trying to save the ball, get a touch on it so it doesn't go out of bounds. Rogers State throws it in, but Jasper Capichetti clears it, not letting Rogers State go on the counterattack. Ball forward to Watson. Watson's been their key striker today. Right there at the front. Did a lot of good touches and good assist just inside the box as he had a short ground pass inside to Morgan. Free kick for Ouachita. Back to Fernandez. Looks like Rogers State's going to seek another substitution. call. Number 11, Pereira goes down. Ryan Wilson, ball at his feet, middle of the field, out to Sanchez. David Stankovic. Moving the ball back. Watson putting some pressure on him. Evan Jordan trying to chase after that ball. Good clearance by Koza. Throw in for Ouachita. Down deep corner. David Stankovic has it at his feet. Then cleared out. Ball back to Kenyon. Giovanni Shivari goes for a long shot. Has some curve to it. Makes it on goal. Grabbed by Dean. Far outside the box. Looked like he was 20, 30 feet beyond it. Coleman header to Matt Day. Letting him grab the ball. Now it's 6 minutes. Really trying to put pressure on him, Watson. Back up to Watson. Inside to Grant King. Goes for a shot. Has poor placement on the ball with his foot. Curves far out right. Have a substitution here. Looks like number 9, Bobby Boone, will be subbing in. And number 18, Jose Portillo. Max Kenyon will be subbing out. Looks like number 10, Jordan Watson for Rogers State, stepping off as well. Ball rolls out. Ouachita throw in. Boone gets it to Coleman. Fernandez. Now Boone. Sanchez. 2 substitutions for Rogers State here in just a little bit. Shivari, a touch trying to get it to Henry Terry. Be in good position just outside the box. Number 20, Morgan, keeping possession of it, having a bit of a size advantage. Coleman running the ball. Trying to take the ball inside. Stankovic has it. Then it was cleared out for Rogers State. Grant King, lone attacker right now in between 4 Ouachita defenders. Dean picks up loose ball. Shivari was running for it. Gets the ball up to Pereira. Now running down with Ryan Wilson. Now a free kick here. Wilson with a shove. Pereira goes down. Gets the ball to Pereira. Back outside. Hubble has it. Ouachita picks it off. Tries to clear it out. Cooper. Back to Turner now. Ball forward to Hubble. Coleman putting pressure on him. Ball now goes out. I believe it's a throw-in for Rogers State. Could be wrong. They're right there in that back corner. It's a free kick, in fact. Minute and 45 seconds now. 2 substitutions are coming in for Rogers State. Number 25, Dylan Hester, subbing in, along with number 8, Jackson Pitt, coming off. Number 11, Diego Pereira, and number 20, Luke Morgan. A little over a minute left in this second half. For a throw-in, you need to actually have the ball go behind your head in order for it to count. That's why it became a turnover. Washington ended up throwing it in, not Rogers State. Second time that's happened today. Happened earlier about the middle of the field. Boone gets into Sanchez. Now just trying to keep possession of it. Jordan gets the ball inside to number 18, Portillo. Hubble running. Outside to number 25, Pete Pester. Ball rolls out. Gonna be a corner kick.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2.
Looks like this will be your game today for your men's team. Rogers State 4, your Ouachita Tigers 2. Good effort by the Ouachita men's team. Faced a team with quite a few players with a larger physical size. Enjoyed spacing it out, keeping the ball from them. There's a problem with possession in today's game. But as we got into the second half, you saw some two great goals from David Stankovic. And I believe Ryan Wilson is the other goal scorer. For your Ouachita Tigers, their next matchup will be against Newman University on March 20th, Saturday, at Wesley and Debbie Cluck Field in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Ryan York with the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Tune in next time for another great game of soccer.